Can I use copyright-protected works for class handouts or uploads to the LMS? Can you use short excerpts from copyright-protected works like books and journals and distribute them to your students? Yes, you can. Why? The Supreme Court of Canada recently ruled that under the User's Right to Fair Dealing in the Copyright Act, educators can copy and distribute short excerpts for instructional purposes without seeking permission from the copyright owner. Yes, good news. But what's considered a short excerpt? Your college's fair dealing policy has the answers. Let's have a look at them. For educational purposes, you can copy up to 10% of a copyright-protected work, such as a book, journal, newspaper, or magazine. Or you can choose from other options, such as copying one chapter from a book or a single article from a journal. Choose the option that allows you to best meet your educational objectives. If you're copying an artistic work, poem, or musical score, take note that you can only copy from works that contain a collection of similar material. You cannot, for example, copy an entire musical score if it's published on its own. What can you do with these short excerpts? You can distribute them to students in your classroom as paper handouts, or you can post them to your college's learning management system like Blackboard or Desire to Learn. Is there anything else you should know? Yes, make sure that the way in which you're dealing with the work is fair. Copying multiple short excerpts from the same source is not considered fair. What if you need to copy more than a short excerpt? Contact the person designated by your college to answer copyright questions. They can provide you with some options or alternatives. What else? Always cite your source. By citing the source and author, you're acknowledging the original work that the short excerpt or copied content came from. Be sure to consult your college's copyright practices or fair dealing policy before you create handouts or upload them to your college's learning management system like Blackboard or Desire to Learn. And if your college has an Access copyright license, you may be required to adhere to the Access Copyright Copying Guidelines. This has been a general discussion about copyright and handouts. For more information, always refer to your college's copyright practices or ask the person designated by your college to answer copyright questions. Your college library is a good place to start.